Jesus.
Josiah, were you disappointed that the Heidi Bakker training is going to be in Tennessee instead of Mozambique?
I was, but I'm thankful for wherever the Lord will have me.
Mm-hmm.
And He can do a lot of good inside of the U.S. too, and Mexico sounds like it would be really good too.
Yeah, that's right. You'll be going to Mexico as well with the training, and it's easier to raise the support for the school in Tennessee.
Yeah, it was kind of funny actually. I told Dad that day, Mom, you remember, but I found out it was going to be in the U.S. and then you asked about me walking, going for a walk, and then I said that I'm gonna it'll be for the purpose of grieving.
Oh,
And then that was right after I found out the news
about
about that it wasn't going to be in Africa, but it was going to be
Baker's
the training was going to be within the U.S. And then, but there is a portion that is planned for Mexico too.
That's interesting.
So,
yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that was the reason,
but praise God for the U.S. and for how the Lord can move inside of the U.S.
Right.
And there is great need here too, and if I can not given so much to such a comfortable lifestyle, and to still look to find out what it means to follow God in a first world nation in here, then it could still be amazing. Ultimately, we want to surrender to God, and that's how we want to live our lives wherever we are.
That's a good point. Well said. And also, maybe the Lord will open up the door for you after the training, like to go overseas, for a time.
It could. It very well could, or it could be with an emphasis, at least a geographical emphasis here.
God will give you wisdom, and hopefully you will continue putting Him first as you're doing now.
Oh, mercy.
These rocks are neat. They're like stepping stones. And we're coming up to a really neat bridge. But yeah, Saya, that's a good point. How to live by faith, trusting God to provide, yet at the same time, being able to provide for a family, the family that you eventually will have, that God will give you. So,
Josh sent me a plaque when I was in Reading, or a table. What do they call those? Table somethings. The things that sit on.
yes.
And it said, if your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough.
Wow, I like that. That's a good motto. Here's the bridge. Ooh, a bridge. So peaceful. It's not a bridge over troubled waters. It's just really a bridge over quiet waters now. Do, do, do. Actually, I remember walking this way on this path with Dad, and we went to Sunset Point, where we're actually headed right now. So And this is where the Clutterskill Hotel was, like one of the big old boarding houses back in the day, like probably around 1930s or 40s, something like that. So I don't think I'm gonna make it. You go on without me, please.
Mercy. You got this, Mom.
I'll only be a burden. Please go ahead with me without me. Outside, the sun's coming out. I'm really glad you talked us into going, even though it looked like rain. I'm glad you wanted to go, and I wanted to. Well, I thought it might rain, so we maybe shouldn't go. But now the sun is peeking out. Good decision.
We're almost there. And the birds are singing.
Yep, they're happy. They really are. Yeah, it was fun watching kids' movies with you guys. It was kind of like reliving our childhood. And like you mentioned, the Emperor's New Groove and the guy jumping in and saying nobody lives forever.
Nobody lives forever.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Hey, Mom, do you have certain hopes coming up?
Well, in general, I hope that all you guys follow God's will for your lives, and the grandkids too find God's will and plan for their lives, and that Dad and I would have strong marriage and be united together, and getting along better, and but specific, a smaller goal. I'm hoping that the Sight and Sound Theater is going to be open next month, so we can go and see the Esther play that we have tickets for. So
That's awesome.